Shalom, call Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Barakatham to the hopefully elect. Um, so I just came across this video and um, Spirit compelled me to do a video on it because, like I've been saying, I've said a couple of times in a couple of videos, and other brothers, some of the elders that I watched, they said it and speculated it as well, dealing with how they could bypass the vaccinations and go straight into chipping people, right? Due to the fact that people are waking up, all right, they're rising up against Esau, and a lot of people are already saying the vaccination, or they're not taking it. They're saying the hell with those vaccinations, and some people even think that the vaccination is the mark of the beast, which is not, but it is a part of the whole beast system. But nevertheless, this video, it could furthermore verify some of the suspicions that myself and other brothers have been speculating, that they could very well bypass the vaccination and go straight into chipping people. So, I'm gonna play this video. Hopefully it's edifying. You got to read the subtitles. You got to read it. So just bear with it, and I'll add my commentary in later on. Okay, so two things, right? For one, gelatin, if I'm not mistaken, is made from pork, if I'm not mistaken. Some information has come out recently. A lot of the foods that we've been eating, like I believe marshmallows and certain jellies and so a lot of other foods, they contain gelatin. A lot of the candies and sweets and gummy bears and things like that, they contain gelatin, which again, I do believe it derives from pork, pig. So that in itself, all right, it's just one of the many abominations that, if you take this vaccination, all right, pretty much you're injecting yourself with abominations. And secondly, with the polymers, right? I did a video on it a couple of months ago dealing with these polymers, and this is when I suspected that they could bypass the vaccination and straight into chipping people. This is when I suspected, suspicions. I had my suspicions because I forgot what it was. Like I said, I did a video on this a couple of months ago dealing with these polymers, but something along the lines of not enough material to make these the syringes. So they wanted to come up with a way to pretty much inject these vaccinations in people. And that's when this talk about the polymers, this type of material, this is when it came into play. This is when they started talking about it. And like I said, I did a video on it a couple of months ago. So you see how they this material is pretty much They compared to the skin, which again, ties into the whole thing with man, merging man with machine. Putting this abomination into you, right? It's just Esau, the damn devil. So you see how these could, like a bandage, you stick it on your skin or whatever, and it can inject medications and things of that nature. This could very well tie into the mark of the beast, the chip, right? Because what's the talk with the chip? All right, this guy, Elon Musk, with his brain chip, his implantable brain chip, how it can cure or cure diseases, right? You know, people that are paralyzed, they'll be able to walk again, and people that don't have, they're blind, they can be able to see again. You see how it all pretty much ties in, you know? And man, this is why a lot of people are gonna die, because a lot of people, the mass majority of people, man, they're gonna take that chip, and this is something that's foreign. All right, time in and time out, we talk about how, you know, putting these foreign objects into the body, eventually the body's it's gonna react in a negative way. So this is why the prophecy talks about in Revelations how people, that grievous sore, people they're gonna be physically, they're gonna start showing signs of rejection, because after some time the body's going to start rejecting these this foreign uh, abomination. Eventually, in time, might not be right away, but eventually in time, once you take that chip, your body's going to start reacting to it in a negative manner. Yeah, man. Ultimately, they want to turn us into freaking robots. But nevertheless, um, so again, this is what they're trying to um, use instead of vaccinations, which again, You know, it all ties into the beast system. All right, and again, you know, it's just, you know, further, um, it just gives me more, um, you know, confidence that they could very well bypass the vaccination altogether and start chipping people. All right, because, you know, this is you know, the whole hydrogel. All right, that's nanotechnology. All right, and you know, this is talking about how this could deliver vaccines directly through skin absorption, which again, you know, might come in the form of that chip ultimately. So I'm just gonna get this. Don't mean for this to be long. Just get the because this is the when it talks about in Revelations 13, which I'm about to get, the miracles. This is what it goes into. This is what it's talking about, and this is being manifested more and more. You know, every day. Revelations 13, verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Now, how is he able to perform these miracles? Because you got Jake, more specifically, they look at Esau Edom as a god. You know, and it's through their technology, right? You know, they're able to do all these things. You know, this is how they're able to, like, you know, just be, because like I said, everyone's captivated by Esau and his technology. You know, the things that Esau can do, man, it just leaves people in awe. But us having this understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we know this wisdom on the left-hand side. You know, it all, you know, ties into witchcraft, right? We know about how they summon demons, they conjure up all type of demons to do these things. We know these things. So, you know, it doesn't catch us. You know, it doesn't catch us. You know, we're well aware of Satan's devices. Reading on, it says, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And how are they able to bring this image to life? Through their technology, the miracles, these miracles, which again is performed on the left hand, you know, through their witchcraft and whatnot. And again, you know, ultimately, well, let me just read it, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. Bill Gates, implantable chip, right? Elon Musk, brain chip. Okay. Verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So again, you know, this is becoming more and more clear. All right. Because again, you know, with the vaccination, it's all a part of the beast system. All right. And it's nothing but a concoction of abominations. Like I said, with the gelatin, that in itself is an abomination. It's a something that comes from pig. You know, you study when you look up gelatin. All right, just you know, watch a couple of videos on gelatin, what that is. You know, and then that's in a lot of the foods that we eat. You know, and here it is again. This is something that they want to put into our body. They want to inject us with these abominations. And this is why a lot of people, man, they're going to be freaking out and dying horrible deaths and, you know, just all type of this hell and chaos and mayhem. But they're going to be putting this shit in them. Let me get this on 2nd Ezra's because this is the ultimate form of idolatry. Second Ezra 16. Second Ezra 16 and verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. So you see, it's nothing but concoction of abominations. All right, feed you this idolatry. Because like I said, best believe, man, these devils behind closed doors, man, they're conjuring up all type of demonic spirits. All right, these vaccinations, man, they get certain DNA and blood cells and tissue from all these different animals, unclean animals, sharks. All right, they said that they needed sharks to test. They needed sharks for these vaccinations. Why do you need sharks? I saw something about I think it was crab. They needed something from from crabs to study the they take tissues from monkeys and dogs. It's nothing but a concoction of abominations, and this is what they're trying to feed you. The things that they sacrifice and offer up. This is something that they're gonna force on the people. They really want people to take this stuff, man. Satan's wicked device, man. Esau Edom's wicked device. But this is what's in the talk, man. Like I said, I didn't want to make this long. This is the talk. All right. And like I said, it just furthers my suspicion that they could very well bypass the vaccination right into chipping people. And what was I gonna say? Because you got this whole talk with COVID pass, right? COVID ID 2020, right? I saw something about not being able to travel unless you've been tested, the COVID pass or something like that, right? People won't be able to fly on planes and travel and do certain things. Man, we are headed towards. This is what we're heading towards, man. Either way, it all leads to the mark of the beast. Either way, whether they bypass the vaccinations or not, it all leads to Revelation 13, 16, and 17. So with that, I'll give all credit once again to Yahweh Shemel Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Till next time, shalom.